What's going on, everybody? I'm a little bit drunk. I'll be real. I just got home. Current time, 3:46 a.m. What was I listening to? Some Nine Vicious, Can't Tell Me Nothing. I just got home. Like I said, I drank a little bit, but I'm still gonna get this video in because I haven't uploaded a video in like 2 days. Nigga, I'm not gonna go 3 days without uploading. I'm gonna stream after this too. We're gonna react to the Drake album. Albums. He dropped like 4 albums. But look, we're gonna be reacting to some Chud the Builder. This nigga's name is so funny to me, bro. Like Chud the Builder. Yeah, it's crazy because like Chud is a new name, and it's like he has to have made this name within the last like year. He got charged for attempted murder. I don't know too much about this Chud the Builder situation. I don't know if I know he shot somebody. I don't know if he shot somebody on stream though. We're gonna find out. Shout out to Omeezy. I love this nigga's content. He's been making content for years. Subscribe to him. Yeah, I've known about him for years. Subscribe to him. Great content.
Some breaking news to tell you about the social media influencer known as Chud the Builder is now facing.
Niggas call Chud the Builder a social media influencer. And niggas are calling dudes influencers who call around and call people the hard R. Is he an influencer? Because realistically, bro, I could go around and pull a nigga's pants down and get millions of views. Would I be constituted as an influencer? I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I guess it's ABC News.
Attempted murder charge after a shooting today outside the Montgomery County Courthouse. Deputies say Dalton Etherly, better known as social media as Chud the Builder, was involved in a fight leading to gunfire. Both men were hospitalized. Deputies just arrested Etherly, charging him with attempted murder, aggravated assault, and reckless endangerment with a deadly weapon. Tonight.
Do we got any Chud the Builder fans in the comments? Let me know if y'all niggas are Chud the Builder fan in the comments. I'll be curious to see why I like him.
He's being held in the Montgomery County jail.
He's in jail?
Finally thought would happen ultimately did happen. Chud the Builder, aka Dalton, whatever his last name is, has finally pulled his weapon out and harmed somebody like he said he would. The guy that has built up a platform, walking around antagonizing people, disrupting the peace, and saying that he would defend himself at any cost. He's trying to hide behind the First Amendment, saying that, hey, this was free speech, this is self-defense, but I'm here to tell you, this brother is cooked beyond belief. And I brought on experts that help really prove that.
Let me say something. These free speech niggas, right? Obviously, you have free speech, right? You can say whatever the fuck you want. This is America. It's in your amendments. Free speech, say whatever you want. And I'm drunk, by the way. So if I say some dumb shit, I say some dumb shit. I don't give a fuck. But it's like, just because you have freedom of speech, obviously you can say whatever you want, does not mean you have freedom of consequences. And that's not like a crazy take. I see a lot of niggas say this all the time. Like, take this for example. Say I walk up to you, right, out of nowhere. I call your mom a fucking bitch. You punch me in the face. I mean, I exercise my freedom of speech, right? But just because you say some nut shit does not mean you could just get away with saying whatever the fuck you want. This is where these free speech niggas get it fucked up. If you say some nut shit to somebody's fucking face and they punch you in your mouth, it is what it is. You exercise your free speech, but he exercises his right to punch you in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? You're not free from consequences, my nigga. Just got free speech. Niggas will clock you. Well, anything. I don't ever call niggas mom a bitch.
Chud the Builder is gonna go behind bars for a very long time after this most recent stunt that he's pulled.
Facts.
To jail?
Yes, yes. The
going to
answer is
jail?
absolutely yes.
You have expressed your distaste, your dislike for black people. How do you convince a jury? Chud is cooked and over with.
Yeah. What a dumbass. If you knew this and you haven't
I might talk a little bit this video since I'm drunk and everything for the fifth time, but yeah, I get done.
already, please hit that subscribe button. It's gonna go a long, long way for the channel. Help me help you be a part of the community. Now, back into the video. Before this Chud the Builder story was already...
Hey, this video fake long, by the way. This shit like 30 minutes, bro. We're gonna watch this, bro.
A very dark one. He'd gotten arrested from a Nashville restaurant incident just a couple days ago where he had stolen some food and then walked down the street and was a public nuisance and disturbance while also resisting arrest. While being arrested and detained, he was questioned by the FBI if he was a part of some terror groups that were plaguing the United States and go around being provocateurs as white supremacists. Then when he got out of prison, his family was starting to disown him. His baby's mother said that she would remove his last name from their child's last name because his name was being drugged through the mud and it was not a good look. The content...
I honestly can't blame his daughter's mother, because it's like, you're just trying to keep your baby safe, bro. Like, you have a kid, like say I had a kid with a girl, right? She goes off and does her own thing and say like she's the OnlyFans model. I'm changing that last nigga's name because I don't want him to get fucking bullied. Bro, imagine what Chud the Builder's son would have to go through from all these kids knowing that your dad is Chud the Builder, who calls people slurs, who's racist, who does this, this, and that. Like, he'd have hell. That's a good mother, honestly, in my opinion. Let me know what y'all think about that.
Looked like it was finally catching up to him. But here is a situation in which it is fully caught up to him, but I don't think that he realizes that this isn't gonna go the way that he's been proclaiming it would on social media and on the internet.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Is that him getting arrested? Is that when he shot somebody? Oh my, what is this? What am I looking at? What in the fuck? This nigga's cucked. I'm gonna have to look at this on Twitter off stream or off video because I'm not obviously gonna show this on YouTube because this nigga is showing on YouTube, but this is nuts. Look at this on Twitter if you guys want to see. Wow. This is on video? He shot somebody.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Is someone down? I just see the.
Let me know if y'all have shot somebody in the comments.
The one guy.
Oh my God.
That's gotta be cops.
He's dead. Oh.
He's not dead, right? No way he's dead.
He's fucking dead.
No way.
While handling a different civil matter down at a Tennessee courthouse, Chud the Builder got into a confrontation with some other young gentlemen outside of the courthouse, in which, as he claims, which we'll listen to after this, that they attacked him. He pulled out his pew-pew in self-defense and shot at them. Now, in an attempt to defend himself, he also grazed himself before police showed up and stopped up the whole fight. Now,
how do you shoot a gun and graze yourself? I heard about this. They said he was injured too. I thought these niggas had a gun to shot him and grazed him. How do you graze yourself with your own gun? Keep in mind, I've never shot a gun before in my life. I'm pretty sure if I fucking fired off on a ninja, this is probably never gonna happen because I'm pussy. How would I graze myself? Can y'all niggas let me know in the comments? How does that happen?
After further investigation, he is hit with a litany of charges that we'll read a little bit later
What
in
are
the
they?
video, but one of them includes attempted murder, and I don't think Chud is going to beat this. Now, we all know who Chud the Builder is at this point, and we know that he is a liar and somebody who minimalizes situations. He's a fake tough guy, somebody who portrays to be one of the hardest in the bunch, but when met with any sort of real pushback, he's on the phone with the cops. In a situation where the cops ask him about what actually happened at the event, you can quickly see that there is a clear contradiction between the testimony that he gives and the video footage that we now have on the internet. Shout out to Poetic Flacco for providing that because he was the first person, at least that I saw, have that footage. But it's a complete contradiction from Chud the Builder's statements.
He was sitting on the corner. I walked up to him because they were pointing at me.
Okay.
They were laughing. They were pointing at me, and I said, "What's up, guys? How y'all doing?" I said,
"This nigga lying, bro." So you telling me some random black guys were on a corner pointing at you and laughing? What's up, guys? What y'all doing? Nigga, you're Chud the Builder. Obviously, you went up to them and called them some hard R's, antagonizing them, this and this and that. They got mad and you put the gun on them. There's no way you just approached a random group of black niggas and said, "How are you doing?" Nigga, that's not your shtick. That's not your MO. We see your clips, bro.
You like the new suit?
Y'all like the new suit?
He said, "Walk away from me." I walked away from him. He came back up to me. He literally said, "I have PTSD. I feel like I'm in." He said, "You start saying all that chimp out shit to me, I'm gonna hit you." He hit me, started wailing on me, even after I had to defend myself by shooting him. He was still wailing on me.
Now let me ask y'all, does that make any sort of sense there? Chud the Builder claims that he was basically minding his business and these guys kind of initiated the confrontation. Everything that we've known about Chud the Builder throughout the past couple of weeks lets us know that that's not true. Sure, people do recognize him up until this point, but to act as if he played no part in this, that he didn't say the hard R N-word that he's done for pretty much the past week that people have been covering, that the police have seen at this point, this same town right here, like this same town's police force has told him about the fact that they have seen these things. He's acting as if that's not him. I don't know why this guy did this. It's just the most amazing BS that we've ever seen. But the thing that is the most telling is this concept that the guy kept wailing on him after he had to do
he got shot.
The amazing concept is that the guy came up to him.
Bro, this nigga Chud is not fighting Superman. No nigga's gonna swing on you after you shoot them.
And said, "Hey, I have PTSD, and if you hit me with that chimp out stuff, then I'm gonna have to punch you." And then, with no action or reaction from Chud the Builder, the guy just starts punching him. That doesn't make sense either. But what's probably the most telling, and again, Chud doesn't know that we have any video footage of the actual incident, is him claiming that, you know, even after I used my weapon in order to get him,
he kept swinging.
He still proceeded to.
Yeah, that's not how life works.
Chud, we have the video, and in this video,
we see the video.
Really see that seems as though you are jumping on him. It seems as though you are pursuing him. The reason why I pointed out the
I ain't gonna lie, that's a fake granny, but I'm gonna assume Chud kept jumping on him just because Chud's racist. So yeah, I don't really have no other evidence. If you disagree with me, it is what it is.
The fact that he's a courthouse, because I think that that's also an interesting component to me, is that in a situation of self-defense, I'm pretty sure you have to be fearing for your life.
True, you do gotta fear for your life.
A weapon. When I've been to courthouses before, there've been a plethora of law enforcement agents outside. So if a guy ran up to you and punched you, that does not mean that you escalated to some sort of gun violence, especially because you could have ran and find an officer after getting that person up off you. And this is exactly why Chud the Builder faces attempted murder charges. But you know,
true. This is what a lot of people say. Like, okay, say a nigga comes up to me and says you're a bitch, and I fucking shoot him. Just because he was coming up to me and pressing me doesn't mean you could just escalate it to the point of gun violence and shooting them. It has to be constitutional of you being in fear for your life. Like, I don't know the situation with Chud, obviously, but if niggas just say, get away from me, blah, 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 don't come up to me with that chipping out shit, you can't shoot them. It's not how it fucking works. But I need more information about how this shit went down, but we'll probably get into the court proceedings.
What? I'm no expert in this situation.
Facts.
That's why I called on a close friend to see how she feels about this situation from her legal expertise standpoint. Welcome to the show, AV to the 7th power. Ooh.
Hi.
Let's get into
Is she a lawyer?
A laundry list of charges for Chud the Builder, self-proclaimed free speech expert, advocate of self-defense, based off of everything that you've seen, AV. Is he going to jail?
Yes.
Good question.
Yes. The answer is absolutely yes. Absolutely yes, without a doubt. I think the state of Tennessee, the DA's office, they're going to come hard on him because when people start doing what he's been doing, it becomes something that's like a public nuisance.
Yeah,
and it becomes a public safety concern. You know, for such a long time, this guy has been, preaching the free speech type of thing, right? But it's also coming with putting people in danger. And the situation has been escalating with him for quite some time.
Can I get an understanding of what self-defense is? Because
good question.
From my understanding, it's not like an escalation. In order for you to use, I think they have him as like a deadly weapon in the attempted murder combination. Somebody else also has to have a deadly weapon in that.
Yes. Whenever we look at human combat, so to speak, in the law, there's a few pieces that are really important. The first piece is who started what. When we look at a situation, who is the antagonizer, the person, the antagonist, one that is pretty much approaching the other person. When someone is approached, you do have a right to defend yourself. And there's a few realms of that. We can even talk about defense of property and defense of yourself as a person. Now, when someone approaches you and you're put in fear and apprehension and, the risk of bodily harm is imminent, that is when legally you have a right to defend yourself. Now, the situation with this guy is, it also comes with, the use of weapons, so to speak. Now, if you're in your house, you have the right to protect your home. So if somebody comes in your home, you can escalate. You could technically, use a weapon in your home to defend your castle, and that's like with the law stuff, like sometimes it does go back centuries when some of these laws were developed, especially coming from, the UK, things like that. But it's a lot of old law. Now, there's the defense of property, but there's also the defense of a person. And really what that means is you do have the right of self-defense. If you see something coming at you, like let's say somebody throws something at you, right? That's a risk of an item coming close to you. You have the right to defend yourself, Right. In this situation with weapons, if somebody else has a weapon, you have a right to defend yourself, So this Chud guy has been out of control for a really long time.
I think what also makes it interesting, because I don't know how they're claiming self-defense, and at least the video that we've seen, he's on top of the guy. I don't know if you'd seen that. He's on top of the guy before the police come and pull him up. So even in a self-defense, at least what I would think, hey, maybe the guy does attack you. You get him off of you with your mace or you shoot him. That doesn't mean that you continue.
No,
I don't think that's self-defense.
Yeah, so...
wow. I think I'm going to stop it right there. I think I learned everything I wanted to learn. It's like a 30-minute video. I don't like making my videos too long. It's like 15 minutes. I'll give my final thoughts on this, I guess. As I said... I'm always going to preach, for niggas' amendments, rights, and stuff like that, freedom of speech, whatever the case may be. But, however, like I said, bro, you exercising some of your rights may come with consequences, bro. Like, right to bear arms. Nigga, you flash your fucking pole at everybody, right? Right to bear arms. A nigga might fucking shoot you because you're flashing your pole. Just in life, bro, freedom of speech, I call niggas mom a bitch. He fucking slaps me. Oh, bro, it's freedom of speech. Why are you getting mad? Why are you slapping me? Because I called his mom a bitch, right? It's just like, bro... In my opinion, I feel like racism is low IQ stuff, really ignorant shit, just because, like, assuming one thing of everyone is extremely ignorant. There's always going to be outliers in every race, whether that's good or bad. The way I approach life is I really don't judge people based on skin color, just due to the fact that it's like, I don't know you, and if I get to know you, you can be an amazing person no matter what skin tone you are, no matter what. When it comes to race, I really don't care what you are, bro. You can be an amazing person or you can be a terrible person no matter what your race is. I really do love everybody, bro. Like, I'm not going to just say I'm not going to like you, whether that be friends or romantically, just because of the color of your skin. When it comes to romantic, I'll date any girl of any race as long as you're a good person. I think you're attractive. Like, none of that shit matters to me, man. I really think everybody should be equal, but obviously niggas look at it differently. Some people think that certain races are below others, and I can't change that, bro. But I'm gonna continue to live how I want to live, and I just want to spread positivity. I know I do rage bait sometimes, but I never take it to a race level or hate on somebody because of who they are or what they are. But yeah, man, y'all niggas, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hope y'all found it informative. Hope I might have grew from this video, and if you did, let me know in the comments. Hope y'all boys be safe, be positive, be blessed. I love you guys. I'm about to go stream and react to Iceman by Drake. Y'all boys be safe, man. Just signing out. Am I done recording?